Yo, what is going on, guys? We've got some videos for you here today about women over 30 crashing out over dating. These ones were sent to me by Hadan the Mummy. Let's jump right into it.
It's finally happened. I give up with dating. I absolutely give up. This year I have put myself out there. I have dated intentionally. I have also just tried to understand who my type is, and I think I've got that nailed, but trying to find that type, like the unicorn, is just, it's like a needle in the haystack. Like, you can look fucking 10/10 and you still can't find the one. You can look fucking horrendous and you still can't find the one, and it's just like, I give up. Like, where do you find them? I've looked on Hinge, I've been on Raya, like, where do you find these people? Because I'm not finding them.
If it took her over 30 years to understand the type of men she's looking for, then we already know what she wants. She wants an incredibly successful, good-looking man who's ready to settle down with a woman who's only a few months away from being completely barren. Those men simply don't exist, regardless of how much she's dating with intention, when all she's done is try multiple dating applications.
I know I'm picky, but like there's thousands of people on these apps, and like not one. Like, I get so far, I will date someone like 2, 3, 4 dates, like, and then I just gotta admit to myself, I'm just not that keen on them. It's more like, am I doing this because of their potential? Yes. But do I actually like them? No. And I'm like, am I just fucking like cold inside? Because I'm not warm to anyone. Like, oh.
That's the problem with women like this. They spent their best years chasing after the wrong things, going after the wrong men, getting played by the men she desired, and it's left her completely cold on the inside. Even if she did find her ideal man, by the way, it wouldn't matter because she won't be able to connect with them. She'll say there's no spark, or he's not willing to change, or some other nonsense. Then she'll just go back online and endlessly whine about how she can't find a good man when she squandered her chances over a decade ago.
I don't know if anyone else in their 30s can relate to this, but I feel like life just feels very heavy at the moment. I'm feeling very overwhelmed, confused. I just like don't know how to feel at the moment. I think I'm struggling with the fact that my life is feeling very like stagnant at the moment. I feel like my life, like, nothing's changed that much or like progressed in like the last 4 years. And I think it's hard when you're the age that like I am, and you're seeing people around you like getting married or getting engaged, or, you know, either having children or having more children.
Her life has stagnated because she made the worst possible choices over a decade ago. The people she sees on social media who are getting married and having kids weren't chasing the boss babe lifestyle. They found good men and they settled down at the proper time, which is the one thing she should have done. Instead, she thought her career, partying, or traveling would give her a sense of satisfaction, and it did the exact opposite. She's alone and she can't figure out why nobody wants to be with her, even though she most certainly had good men who would have been interested in her.
Like, a lot of my friends now are like having their second child, or pregnant with their second child, or just got married, and like I'm not there. I want to be there, like, but I just feel like my life's stuck at the moment, and I want it to progress, but I'm obviously not in a position where like that's gonna happen anytime soon. And like I think it probably sounds like I'm being really like unsupportive, but like I'm still so happy for my friends, and like I can be like, basically, like, you can still be happy for other people that they're like having children and getting married and stuff, but you also can feel like really sad as well, like that's not happening for you. Like, I mean, I don't want to get married. Like, I think it's a scam. I think marriage is a scam. Like, it's not for me. Like,
She has a point when she says that marriage is a scam, but that's because it's the men who take on all the risk. They are forced to put everything on the line, and a woman can end things at any time simply because she's not happy. But she still wants to have children because that's just her biological nature. There's no amount of cope that will change that. But the funny thing is how she clearly wants to say that she's jealous of her friends for starting families. Meanwhile, she can't even get a man to be interested in her enough for a second date, let alone a first one. We see this all the time with modern women. They spend their best years having fun and thinking that the party will last forever, but parties don't work that way. They always end, and when they do, there's always a mess that needs to be cleaned up. And in her case, she's still putting off cleaning the mess up because she doesn't want to believe that her best years have far since passed her. And she refuses to simply face the fact that she made some really bad mistakes, and this is the end result.
But like, I think, I don't know, like, I think it's the thought of someone wanting to marry you. Like, that's what gets me more. Like, it's the fact that someone would like you that much. I don't know, I'm fucking chatting shit now, but yeah, I just feel really stuck at the moment, and like nothing's progressing. My life just feels quite flat at the moment, and I'm finding that quite hard because I want my life to like be progressing, and it's not. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this. I probably feel better now. I've just say how I'm feeling out loud. Sometimes I feel like that's a good therapy, just to kind of talk it out. But yeah.
She misses the attention she used to get from men. That's as plain as day. She wants men to want her the way they did a decade ago, but that's simply not in the cards for her. Men are not attracted to women like this. They are emotionally broken, and they are not capable of maintaining any form of stability for a relationship. It's come to the point where seeing family photos on social media is enough for her to crash out in her car and endlessly complain about why she feels stuck in life, which really does nothing to help her chances in finding a man, by the way. Imagine being with a woman who will immediately resort to posting cringe every time something in her life goes wrong. That means that your issues, which should be managed behind closed doors, are now going to be considered the entire world's business. And usually those problems will be spun to demonize you while trying to get the maximum amount of sympathy from strangers on the internet. There will be no privacy, there will be no peace, and women like that just prove that they will stop at nothing to get that internet validation because they are incapable of finding that validation within themselves.
I wish men were as loyal to me as they are to their barbers. Like, honestly, once a man has found a good barber, that's it. It's their barber for life. If they retire, they're like, have you got a son? Have you got a daughter that can do my hair? Because no way is he leaving. A man will actually go across country to see their barber. They trust no other barber. They tell their barbers everything. They chill with their barbers. They like all the things they should be doing with their girlfriends. They don't cheat on their barbers. They don't swipe on Tinder to find another barber. They are loyal to these barbers. So I feel like men should treat women like they do their barbers. Like, they should be like, you know what, I trust you with everything. Like, they trust barbers with their hair. Like, they should trust us with everything. Honestly, it's my fault of the day. I don't know, treat me like you would your barber. Don't ghost me. You don't ghost your barber.
Barbers actually have to do a lot of work to earn a man's trust, and if that barber is doing a good job with their hair, that means a man isn't going to want to gamble with another one. That barber is doing a good and reliable job, so therefore he's earned some semblance of trust. There's no chaos, there's no unpredictability, and that barber is going to make that man's life easier because he's not going to sabotage him simply because the barber is upset about something. That's what she's not understanding. If she wants that level of respect and trust, she actually has to earn it. But the problem is that she's going after the types of men who couldn't care less about her. There are plenty of men out there who would treat a woman with respect and trust, but those are the very same men that she either ignores or openly despises. That's why she'll never have a man like that in her life. She's hoping that the men she wants will watch her video and take what she has to say to heart, but that will never happen. Those dudes are too busy laughing about it with their barbers to care what she has to say. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.